Hey guys, I was on my way home from work and I remember that any arcade game that I put right here in the basement always has a monitor issue. Could that be what's wrong with the monitor on Tempest? Could I have just physically thought of it today at work thinking, I remember having other games right here and it being messed up. Let's turn it on real quick. I'm gonna let it turn on for a second and then I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if you can see that. Can you see the letters kind of going like this? They're kind of like flickering. I don't know what it's doing now. That's not normal. Interesting, it just went out. Okay, so the reason why it shut off was my 5 volts was a little bit too low. So I had to adjust the power supply. So I opened the back of the cabinet up. Now, hopefully you can see this. I want to see if you can see it on the letters here. Of course, I start the camera at the worst time possible. See the jitteriness? So when I opened up the cabinet to look, I noticed that I was just kind of not poking around, but looking around at the monitor chassis. And I noticed right there, R100 resistor is burned. Okay, and the one next to it, R102 is burned. So that is part of the problem there. Okay, those need to be replaced, but from what I've read, it's in this cage here that's going to cause a problem. And Jason had asked me if the cover was on this cage, and I told him yes, and in actuality it's not. So I wonder if that plays a role also in how this monitor works. Does not having that cage cover on there cause interference, which would also cause that? But I'm going to ask him why R100 and 102 are burned. I think it's something in the high voltage section that needs to be fixed in order to fix that, because I think that plays a big role in the display of the image on the screen. And that would be my guess as to why it's jittering. So, not a big deal. I figured, you know what, let's move it and make sure that's not the problem, which it wasn't. I'm glad I turned it on because, you know, when you take a game from one place to another, your voltages will change when you plug it in. And where I have it plugged in right now, it still might change once I put it in a row. I still might have to adjust it again. So I figured I'd just make a quick video on this, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.